stage here. I could talk to them right here. I just want to talk about how I'm a baby boomer, and I really think that dating today is a lot easier than it was back when I was dating. Wait, my wife's here. So my kids met their spouses on apps, their respective spouses on apps. And they would sit there, you millennials, you Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, you alphabet people. That's all you do is you sit there on your app and start looking for people, start looking for women, especially you men. You sit there in your underwear in the living room looking for women. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. I got dressed. And I went to a bar drinking. That's how I met it. Oh, and then you would look at the woman, and then you don't know what you're getting into when you meet women in bars. You don't know anything about them. When you're scrolling on the app, right, you see a little history on them, what they look, what they look like, and who they are, and what they're interested in. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm getting into. Oh, I got to do it by trial and error. It's mostly by error. Then after a little while, I'm like, come on, work with me here. Try to help me out here. Don't you like anything? And then I guess on some apps, like Bumble, this what my daughter told me, I don't know. She told me on Bumble, I guess only the women respond. Is that how it works? The women respond? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I met women that were ahead of their time. A lot of Bumble women in my time. They never responded to me. Oh, and then when you're on the app, you're scrolling through it, right? You meet somebody, you're like, oh, this one's nice. And then how do you communicate with them? I guess you text, right? You send them a message, send them a wave, and say hi. And they don't know who you are. And you can sometimes use ChatGPT or Alexa or Siri. Just think, when I had to talk to a girl, I had to use this. And then when you finally meet them and you're face to face with them and you're talking to them and you want to say something witty, like the pickup line. You want to do something witty and say something. Well, I'm barely funny, so I had a hard time with the witty stuff. Needless to say, it was kind of lonely out there in the bars. And then when you finally see somebody you like, they're like on the other side of the dance floor. Mind you, I grew up in the 80s, so it was all disco. So you had to know how to dance too. How many of you alphabet people know how to dance? I had to go out there and shake it and look like I knew what I was. Oh, Frank, you know how to. No, I don't. It was embarrassing. You guys, you alphabet people, you swipe left, you swipe right? Is that how it works? Swipe left, swipe right? I had girls running to the right, running to the left. So you get to the bar, right? And I'm drinking Long Island iced teas because I'm too stinking bashful to talk to them. See, you're on an app. You don't have to be bashful. You can be as assertive as you want. And then you text them hi, and then the girl reads it. I'm assuming the girl's reading it and say, oh, this guy must sound pretty. Well, hello, Susan. How are you? That's how they interpret it, right? Oh my God, this guy's a stud. Look at this. Well, I'm in a bar. I go up to the girl and I start talking to her. And all she hears is Fozzie Bear. So, then you're in the bar. And you see the girl, right, across the dance floor, right? And you're like, oh my God, that girl's really hot. So you want to go and talk to her, but you got to get across the dance floor. You ever walk across the dance floor when they're doing a line dance? I'm walking across, they kick me in the shin, then they start doing the Travolta sweep, and I get slapped on the side of the head. By the time I get there, I'm limping with a concussion. Then I go up to him, hello? You've been drinking. Oh, and you get gaslighted, right? Sometimes, right? The girls don't, right? Is that what's called gaslighting? Well, mine run in the bathroom. But I got smart. I went to clubs that didn't have windows in the girls' bathroom. So I thought that was funny. So it was kind of brutal out there, trying to meet these women in the bars back in the day. But I want to tell you a story. I met a woman once in a bar. It was unbelievable. I did see her across the dance floor. I said, my God, I got to meet that woman. I got to meet her. She was beautiful. So I'm trying to get across the dance floor. They get to the line dance. I start tripping them. I'm not going to get injured for this. And then they started doing the sweep, and I ducked and I slapped them back. And then I made it to her, and I made it to her, and I looked at her in the eye, and I said, oh, hi. I was still drunk, though. I couldn't get past that. And I'm talking to her, trying to start up a conversation, and at the time, I used to work out a lot. I use your imagination. I used to work out a lot, and I go to her, didn't you work out at North Shore Club? That's where I used to work out. And she goes, yeah, so we start talking, and her friend, she was with her friends, and her friend comes up to me, and you don't get this on an app. You don't have to do it with a friend. You're all alone. They like you for you. You get the friend that judges you. Get rid of them. So a slow song comes on, because that's all I can dance to. I'm so stinking drunk. And I go, do you want to dance? And she goes, no, I gotta go to the bathroom. She runs into the bathroom. See, I got gaslighted. It's unbelievable. So she comes out, I get her phone number, and 32 years later, we've been married.
Everybody!